Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I last talked about the progress update of Rekindled BloodLust. Seems about 2 months I last saw. Today I'll discuss the noticeable changes I have made, what I expect to do in the future, when I plan to release my first download for Rekindled BloodLust, and much more. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now, before I start, I like to address some problems I've asked for help within my previous progress report. So, Masa is supposed to have a delinquent account, and luckily, I do know there's a way to get a gown onto her. Unfortunately, it's in an SBX file, and I'm not going to bundle any outfits anytime soon. So I'll ask someone if they're willing to bundle the outfit for me, so I can give it to Masa. I also know there is a way to be able to get Icho in the bedroom scene, but that involves loading assets and all that stuff. Right now, I won't worry about it at the moment. I was able to get female accessories along with Yanchan accessories on students and male students alike, but I'll showcase that in a moment. So, I realized the heterochromia eye command I gave to a few people doesn't work on detect your eye, so I decided not to remove the irises for some of those students for now. Lastly, male teachers. I do know someone who has a command to turn teachers into males, but unfortunately, it seems the command or whatever breaks during the portrait scene. I will wait in case the command or whatever starts working again. For now, the quote-unquote male teachers will look ugly. So I am planning to draw Icho and his rivals along with their chibis by myself. However, there may be times when I may ask for other artists' help. Right now, it's not really immediate. In terms of full body artwork, Icho is done, and I'm currently working on his bloody version. In terms of chibis, Icho, Isira, and Suma are done as well, along with their variants. Right now, I'm working on Neko's chibi, and everyone else's chibi has been sketched. This includes Sylvia as well. Once I get the full body artwork of the rivals done, I'll put them in the VHS tapes, or the chapter select tapes if you're confused. I think I'm going to do a similar sketch process like what I did with chibis to get a head start, but instead of doing it digitally, I'll do it traditionally first, then trace over it. My overhaul of students now has accessories. Some of them have a lot of accessories, and some of them don't. Some of them don't even have accessories. I'm especially happy about these because I always want male students to wear an eye patch of any kind, and I was finally able to. In the future, some students will have more accessories than they already have. Another thing is that I've gotten most of the students' face textures done, and I've taken portraits of all the students in custom mode. Now I will likely do these again since most of these students in their profiles don't look like their actual appearance. An example would be Untitled. He has Chojo's in-game hair in this portrait, but when I go to him, he has textured bundled Chojo's hair. Again, I'll redo these all at a later date. Male delinquents now have a custom texture. I assume that everyone in the academy, except the delinquents, follows the outfit rules. So now, they'll have custom colors to their outfits than the standard white shirt. The outfit Navin wears is a sailor texture made by this person. The fifth rival also has a custom texture. He's the only one without a weapon bag, except his sister, since he uses his hands in the fight. And sorry for this fact, but it's disgusting. He's the only student in the academy that doesn't wear any socks. His poor sister.
Why do you act like that?
Like what?
The way that you act, you don't see how you act, why people don't want to be around you?
No.
Look how you act.
As I look back at the student council's voice lines, I realize how inaccurate Okami and Koshaku's voice lines are when Pepper spraying Icho, so I swapped their voice lines. Okami now uses Koshaku's old voice line, and vice versa. Also, I don't think Sylvia would be overly irritated if Icho were around her, so I disable the senpai aura when you approach her. The only downside, besides only walking slowly when you're near her, is that you can't regain your sanity by staying near her. You can still get a game over if she sees you doing something suspicious. I only made one week 2 routines for week 1. I realized that there were no witnesses for I saw her from the sociology room to the chemistry lab, so I put Gaka in front of the workshop room, having him sketch. Yes, he's sitting weirdly again. Don't worry, I'll change it, just not right now. The clean routine for week 1 will finally be fixed as well. I realized the issue was the type of code I put in. So, martial arts club, art club, sports club students should go to their assigned spots after I implement it correctly. Now that week 1 is out of the way, I'll show you what I have going on for week 2. For now, week 2's morning routines are almost done. Only 15% needs working on. After that, I'll work on week 2's cleaning routines and then afternoon routines. I'll work on the lunch routines after week 2's routines are complete. After working on lunch routines, I'll start working on week 3 routines. Speaking of future weeks, I came this idea from Niana, aka Euphylionod, or however you say your name. Each week, there will be some sort of event going on, whether that event will be lighthearted or a serious event. You will see this graph showing what types of events might be going on at the Academy. A couple things to know. You can't experience prom, but it happens right after the confession. I figured that he was going to take Sylvia to prom if she accepts his confession. Sylvia will go out with Icho instead if he is eliminated. When weeks are hostile, I'm thinking of making it more difficult to eliminate rivals. For example, students may push you. Some students may have different change of personality. Some students will have higher scope of vision. Some students will follow the rival or you, the player. There might be other elements, but I'll have to decide on them as well. That doesn't mean other weeks don't have these previous elements, but I assure you, only week 1 doesn't have the extra stuff. There are only 2 things that are complete each week, and those are the diary entries and the confessions. In terms of other rival-related things, here's what's done overall. Week 1 through 6 have all their event dialogues done. Weeks 7 through 10 have their event dialogue started on, but they're all on various degrees of completion. Week 1 through 4, Week 6, Week 9, and Week 10's Befriend and Betray dialogues are done, though Week 3 could use some tweaking. Other weeks are at various degrees of completion. All the cutscene scripts are done, or close to done. I'm planning to rewrite Week 10 script though. Only Weeks 1 through 3 have completed photos for the cutscene, while Week 4 has just started. Now, newspaper entries are not going to be all done on Rekindled BloodLust's first release. Only weeks to have complete entries are Week 1 and Week 10. Even then, Week 10's newspaper could use some retweaking. Weeks 2 through 5 have Monday entries, and Week 2 does have more than Monday's entries, but they're also on various degrees of completion. Speaking of Rekindled BloodLust release, I am planning to release Rekindled BloodLust sometime this year. In the first release, weeks 1 to 3 will be complete, or at least a bit complete. The rest of the weeks will exist, but they will not have their custom routines or newspaper lore. I'm not even sure if week 3 will have newspaper lore, but their dialogue should be done. Now, when will Rekindled BloodLust release? Well, I'm personally thinking around September, but we'll see. We'll see. Look, I'm not promising anything, we'll just see. I've already had week 2 delayed a bit because two idiots got their routines glitched and now they're running around willy-nilly. I can't even say willy-nilly right. That's how stressed I am about them. Routines suck, man. Thanks for watching. There might be other things I missed or forgot to show. I just know it has been a while since I posted something mod related that isn't a meme. I haven't been able to post because I was on vacation and I focused on other things like baking, gaming, my nephews and niece annoying me. I mainly worked on accessories before it became tiring for me. I also just got back home after we missed our flight back home on Saturday and came home Sunday. And then what do you know, I can't even enjoy being home for far too long because by the time I post this, I will be packing to go back to college. And I know this college year will be busy for me, so again, that's why we'll see if I can release Rekindled BloodLust's first edition in September. Thanks to the people who have helped me, whether directly or indirectly. I'll link their channels, if they have a channel, in the description. Thanks for being patient with me, and I hope you all have a great day, night, or whatever time you watch this. Bye bye.